Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is OmniBadu and I am back with another one. Yay! Keep in mind that these are general collective readings and I don't read for any one specific sign on this channel. If this is your story, your business, if this resonates, be honest with yourself. Plug yourself into the reading where you deserve to be. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down, hit the reverse on it. Do whatever you have to do, but don't force it. Only take what resonates with you, your life, your story, and leave the rest behind. If this is your story, your business, if this resonates, give it a thumbs up, like it if you like it, and subscribe if you likes my vibe. Welcome, hey, if you're new, and welcome back if you have been here before. Hey. All right, so let's dive right in. We jumping in head first today, okay? We have running away. The energy keep coming out for y'all. I feel like y'all are not fucking around, okay? If somebody's coming into your life trying to bring drama, issues, make shit up, complain, I feel like you're getting the fuck gone, or you're putting them out of your life just as fast as they entered or re-entered or whatever the situation may have been, right? I feel like you're just fed up, you're over it, it's not that serious, it's not that deep. Bitch, whatever your problem is, have it on your own. Mr. Whatever your problem is, have it on your own. A fuck is what I don't give, right? That's kind of what the energy is giving for me. Some of you guys, it could be some sort of love situation that you have moved away from. You and this person could have been addicted to each other, and I feel like this because this kind of like sex fix, secret lover, romantic love affair. This is the type of energy that continuously comes out lately. So some of you guys have gotten out of a love situation, or at least a sexual situation, and it's bothering the other person. I don't even feel, look at this shit. Oh my gosh, obsessive lover. This one keeps coming out too. I feel like it's their mindset that's dangerous and toxic. They have an unhealthy mindset. So this person may be extremely possessive. They could have like a really big issue with you trying to leave the situation because they feel like they own you, your property of theirs. They may feel like they don't want to see you, giving that thing to nobody else, that whip wop, or that magic thing, whatever, right? But I feel like this was never that deep. Right? Am I making sense? Like, it's just not that serious. Y'all are just doing what y'all do because y'all are doing it. That seems to be the energy, in my opinion. Like, there's no reason for this person to have an issue with you walking out of this connection. Yeah, like it was never that deep, it was never that serious. I don't think that you and this person were ever meant to last forever, or you never thought about being in this situation with this person forever, something like that, where it's like, I don't think that this is just fleeting, right? This was just for the moment. So I'm not really sure, why this person is obsessing, other than the fact that they had become addicted to you or something of that nature, especially within their feelings now coming out. So this person, it's a hand on here, it's a purse, it's a condom. So this person could actually be sleeping with and dealing with others, but they may still feel some type of way about the loss of you. You just completely moved on. You're moving in silence. You're very unbothered by the situation, by the ending, I'll say, of the situation. But I feel like you not caring and you not being bothered is really, really bothering this person. I don't know if they're the ones who's in this reflecting energy, because I don't feel like it's you. I don't think you have anything to reflect on. This feels very like a one-sided And again, I'm not saying that you weren't into this person or into whatever y'all were doing together, because I feel like you were for the time that it was going on. You know what I mean? But it had to end eventually, again, because this was never supposed to last forever. This was never supposed to be, you know, the man of your dreams or the man that you married or anything like that. That's just not what I'm getting from this person and this situation. We have bad reputation. Yeah, this just seems like you pissed them off or hurt their feelings or something. Yeah, we have anger management, bad reputation. So this is someone who, and maybe that's it for some of you, but I don't think that's it for all of you. I don't even think you ever heard anything bad about this person, right? They do have a reputation of possibly being explosive or argumentative or, you know, angry, quick to anger. That could kind of be what people talk about when they talk about this masculine at work or, you know, something like that. But I'm definitely getting like that's just word around town or again at their job or whatever. But I don't think that's how you feel, and I don't think that's how you see this person or see the situation with this person. With the fake smiles, you know, they're smiling in your face. And again, not necessarily you, but just the people that they're around on a regular basis, always partying. So this person may go out a lot, or even when they're at work, or even when they're at home or around their family members, they may be seemingly, right? Smiling, joking, but at the drop of a dime, this person could start to explode or go off or get angry or start acting in a violent type of manner. And it could just be like, what is going on? What is your problem? That could be this person. That could be someone who you know on a personal level, a family member, a friend of yours who, you know, seemingly is a nice, happy person, but this person's actually, they may smile a lot, like I said, go out a lot for drinks or partying. But this is someone who doesn't have a good personality. They have a good mask. They have a good representative, but who they are at their core is explosive and volatile. And again, you didn't even see this in this person. I don't feel like you ever experienced this person's anger or hostility or whatever it is that gives them this bad reputation. But I feel like many other people have. I also feel like maybe if you had stuck around in the situation longer, you would have experienced drama from this person, but you weren't in it long enough to get the anger or the violence or the outbursts or the cuss outs. Like you weren't there long enough. I do feel like your energy is this tired of drama. I feel like you're tired of negativity in your life. You're tired of issues. You are tired of drama. And I get that. And I feel like maybe you could feel that there was some sort of drama brewing, or maybe you could, I don't know, like something about this person may have just not been right. Or you just got out of it because it was time. I don't really see where you hate this person or they did anything to upset you or offend you or anything like that. I just feel like you walked out of it because you walked out of it. It expired. It ran its course. It wasn't fun anymore, or it wasn't fulfilling anymore. Or maybe the sex was always good, but in every other arena, it seemed like a little off. Maybe this person doesn't know how to communicate properly. All types of different things. And I feel like that's what you're tired of when it's saying like tired of drama. You're just tired of problems and drama and issues in your life with people in general, right? And because this person doesn't know how to communicate, or because this person wants to hold all of their thoughts and feelings and emotions into themselves and react with anger or violence or a silent treatment or something else that will be considered abusive, I feel like you just let it go. Like, I don't even feel like it's that fucking deep for you, you know? And so that's why it's kind of like irritating. It's a little odd. It's a little upsetting what's going on between you and this person, because it's unnecessary. There's no reason for this person to be obsessing over you. There's no reason for this person to be they're getting into this stalkery type of energy, but they're getting to the stalker type energy because of their obsession with you or whatever, or they're developing an obsession with you. You know, I feel like they weren't obsessed with you when they had you or when they were talking to you or dealing with you. They may have even thought that they were safe, or they didn't have to put as much time or energy or effort into you. Maybe they thought that it would be easy for them to continue coming back around and popping up in your life, and you've proven them, you know, with the uninterested. It's like, nah, this was the last card that I saw in yesterday's reading too. So your energy in this situation is extremely consistent. When you were in it, you were in it. When you decided to get out of it, you decided to get out of it. You know, even if you thought of or think of this person, depending on how long you've been out of it, I don't feel like you're running back into the situation or trying to get back with this person or anything. I feel like you're grounded, right? I'm trying to come up with it, like, because it's something is there. You're very grounded. When you make decisions, they're decisions that are final. It's not something that you need to talk about or go over or talk about or go over, or right. It's like, if you say, no, bitch, we're not doing this, then we're not doing it. You know, if you say, sir, I don't want to deal with you anymore, you don't want to deal with them anymore. There is not this love, hate, that you don't feel those type of feelings, and you cannot relate to people who move like that, I feel like, right? So if you say it, you mean it. You know, if the person says it, you're gonna make them stand on it. If you say you don't fuck with me, I'm gonna make sure you stand on it. If you say you don't want to have nothing to do with me, I'm gonna make sure you stand on it. If you say you good, you don't want to be in this situation, I'm gonna make sure you don't say shit to me that you don't mean. Okay, if you say the shit, you better mean the shit, right? So I feel like this energy is weird. It doesn't align. It does not make any sense. I feel like this may even be very confusing for some of you guys hearing this, and because it may track, right? This could sound like someone that you know or a situation that you've dealt with, but it could also be like, but I don't, even the person coming back around, you know, or whatever. It's like, it all just may not make any sense really, you know, right? Like, even in your day-to-day life, if this person is chasing you down currently, which is what this is looking like and feeling like, or you can feel this person pulling on your energy, or you find yourself thinking about them at times that it doesn't make sense to think about them because they're all in your energy and shit, that could feel crazy. That could feel weird. It could feel like, what is going on, right? But it's this person who is hanging on to you energetically, thinking about you all the time, obsessively. Sometimes they're good thoughts. Sometimes this person is using your old pictures and videos to get themselves off. Other times this person is thinking about how they want to come and beat you up, you know, type shit. Just weird ass energy. Knowing they fucked up with the police. Jackpot. Winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money, right? So some of y'all have unexpected money coming in. That also comes out alive. I don't know, maybe it's coming in slowly. Maybe some of the collective got it and the other ones don't. And you know, but they're letting you know, like, if you have not received any large income or whatever, it's coming to you. But regardless, maybe somebody is going to jail. Could be this person. Oh, someone who has anger management, right? Somebody who's angry, someone who's explosive, someone who has no type of emotional intelligence. They have no control over their self, their actions, their words. If they get upset, if they get mad, they start becoming violent. This person this could be a totally separate energy, right? I kind of feel like this is a second energy. I thought that it may be this same person, but there could be someone who is in jail right now. Someone may have called the police on this person because they were acting crazy, being violent, being loud, being aggressive. They may have been even putting their hands on you, and maybe some neighbor of yours or someone called the police. And this person maybe got locked up a while ago, and they could be in some sort of obsessed energy towards you as well while they're in lockup. This could be the person. Maybe they want to come back into your life. Maybe they want to try to apologize to you or talk to you or try to do things different once they get out of jail. But they know that they already have this bad reputation with you. You know, they may come towards you and say that they're in some sort of anger management classes or training or something like that. They're coming towards you. I feel like be careful. I feel like this person is going to come in after you get this unexpected income, this money, this inheritance, this winning. You get rich overnight, you know, something like that. You may invest in the right stocks or something like that, right? It doesn't have to mean you're going to win the lottery or you're going to win some large money gambling. Money can come from anywhere. But regardless, yeah, you may have invested in something a long time ago and it's getting traction and you're like, oh wow, you know, I just blindly put that money in there, but you know, it's starting to multiply or something like that. So I feel like you get this financial increase. You don't need, maybe this is someone you needed at one point in time. Maybe you needed help from this person. Maybe you were trying to lean or rely on this person and they were unreliable due to their anger issues, being mad all the time. This person maybe never was focused on the things that mattered, never focused on, you know, making sure they keep income coming in consistently, never focused on their kid or kids if they have kids, never focused on getting some sort of a career going and, you know, growing that or nothing, right? Always focused on negativity, anger, hostility, being mad, trying to get you back, trying to hurt you, trying to stop you from growing, trying to stop you from shining, trying to stop you from being happy, trying to stop you, right? So this person may have spent all their fucking free time obsessively thinking about you and how to fuck you over, how to hurt you, how to betray you, how to deceive you, how to stab you in the back, how to make you feel all those type of feelings at all fucking times. And it could be because this person is bitter. They could have been mad. They could be someone else that you left behind in the past a long, long time ago. And this person became obsessed and a stalker. Up to the point where they got themselves put in jail because of how angry they have been, consistently hanging on to this bitterness and this anger, which I don't know a person in my life personally that is not holding on to bitterness, resentment, and anger. It is disgusting. It's sad. I pity these people, but I also don't give a fuck. Stay the fuck out from over here. Don't call me, don't text me, don't talk to me, don't reach out to me, don't tell me you like me, you love me, you miss me, but fuck you, right? I'm good, I'm not interested. Because all I know are bitter, mad, angry, volatile people, right? And I don't know if it's because everyone I know is broke, poor, and in poverty, whether they fronting and faking like they're not or not. You know, I don't know what is going on, but everyone that I've known from my past are broke, bitter, angry, volatile, grudge holding, low vibrational, karmic monsters, right? It is what it is. So this could be anyone for you guys, but if there is someone, this is definitely someone though that's in jail right now, or someone who's about to get arrested and go to jail very soon. If this person's already in jail, they're thinking about you a lot. And again, like I said, they may want to come towards you and try to talk to you or have some sort of closure or understanding or conversation. And I feel like with uninterested, you don't want to deal with anything from anyone, right? So whoever this is that's wanting to have a talk with you, because some of y'all, they're already in jail. Some of y'all, you know someone who is in jail currently. They've been in jail for months, but there may be someone else who's getting ready to get arrested. They're going to be in jail. No one is going to bail them out, or they're not going to have the money set aside to be bailed out, and maybe no one else can afford to bail them out. So you may end up with two different people or multiple different people being arrested and having to be in jail for anywhere from 3 to 6 to 9 months to a year, something like that, simply because they can't get bailed out and because their court date keeps getting pushed back due to the holidays and due to the fact that the justice system doesn't give a fuck about your time, right? So yeah, this could be multiple energies. It could be one energy. But for those of you where you have someone who is currently in jail, they know that they fucked up. They know that you're tired of the drama. They know that you're uninterested in them and in possibly healing things or moving things forward in a positive way. But this person maybe has been doing some reflecting since they've been locked up on who they are how they are, how they've chosen to treat you for all of this time undeservingly. And they may be wanting to come in and change things, but I don't feel like you're going to be receptive. That's not to say that you won't hear them out, right? You might be like, oh yeah, sure, okay, I'll meet you. Oh yeah, that's cool. And then you go meet them and you're just standing there, or you're just sitting there staring at them, just looking them in their face, just staring at them in freaking silence, because you may not have anything to say. But you don't have anything to say back to them, but you also don't have anything to say in regards to what they're saying. I'm sorry, I shouldn't, because somebody is realizing that this is karma for how they've been treating you. The person who's already in jail, they've had time to reflect. They realize that this is karma. The person who's getting ready to get locked up and go to jail, they're going to sit in jail and think about how they've treated you. This could even be someone, a friend or a family member, who has tried to get you arrested for absolutely no fucking reason other than being an ugly faced, jealous bitch, right? So like, even if I get locked up, you're still gonna be out on the outside ugly, right? So it's like, but regardless, they may have constantly tried to get you in trouble, and it never fucking sticks or works, because you don't deserve to be in trouble. That is not how the universe works. That is not how the world works. Bitch, get your mind right, right? But it's going to blow back on them, because they're sending out this energy of someone being arrested and going to jail. Someone has to be arrested and go to jail. They continuously pull on the universe. They continuously pull on this energy of someone going to jail. Someone's going to jail. It's going to be them. They're going to end up being the motherfucker that goes to jail. And they're going to have to sit in there. And for some odd reason, while they're sitting in there, and I feel like this is a feminine energy for a lot of you guys, this second person, this person who's already in jail is a masculine. This person who's getting ready to go to jail is a feminine. And it doesn't make any sense for this mean, hateful, bitter, jealous bitch to sit in jail and think about what they've been doing towards you, and the lies they've been spreading, and the rumors, and the, trying to get you in trouble constantly. It's odd, because you're not going to think about this person when they get locked up. You're not going to care that they've been locked up. You're not going to try to help them get out. You're not going to feel bad. Some of you guys may even feel relieved that they're not on the streets anymore disturbing the world's peace, right? Like, yeah, you're exactly where the fuck you deserve to be. But yeah, for some reason, they're gonna equate them being locked up to all the things that they've done to you. And maybe that's spirit putting that on this person's mind and heart, because I don't think it's you, and I don't think you even care about any of the things they've been doing towards you, and you don't even want anything bad to happen to them. I just think you don't think about them. You're like, oh, well, they're mad. Oh, well, they're bitter. Oh, well, they're trying to bother me, but it's okay. I'm unbothered, right? And then, boom, they go to jail. And you're like, oh, well, they're in jail, right? And none of it is going to fucking matter or affect you in your life or your day. But still, you're the focus of so many people's lives. You are at the center of so many people's thoughts that maybe a while back, it used to actually make you tired, right? Like, damn, why do I feel so fucking tired because your energy is being pulled in 13 different directions. You got these bitches hating. You got these people gossiping and spreading rumors about you every fucking week. People ain't even seen you in years for a lot of you guys. Haven't laid eyes on you in years. But anytime somebody brings some nonsense, some lies, some drama their way, and they throw your name in it, they're eating it up. They're in it to win it. She said what? She did what? Then what happened? And it's just like, I'm so sorry that your low vibrational, toxic, karmic soul needs drama to feel fulfilled, but please leave my name out of it. They're never going to, okay? Stop asking. They're never going to leave you alone. They're never going to stop talking about you. They're never going to stop trying to make you the center of all the bad things that are happening in their life, which is sad. To not be able to look at your own life and take accountability for where you are and what you don't have, and to constantly try to point fingers in another direction and blame, that's sad. Nobody in the world can fuck your life up but you. Nobody in the world can cause you to be broke but you. You don't have a job because of you. You didn't go get those thousands because of you. You're lazy, you're a loser, you're a bum, right? You can't look in someone else's direction and say, they didn't give me a ride, or they didn't wake me up on time, or you know what I'm saying? But this is the type of energies that of the people that have been around you in the past in your life, and it could just be sad. It's pathetic. It's like, take some accountability for where you are in your life. This person that's going to jail is someone who's been fake flexing. They're acting rich, they're flossing money, they're acting fancy, they're showing off, they're buying new clothes, they're getting their hair done, they're buying new shoes, they're Ubering everywhere, they're, you know, buying, maybe spending a bunch of money on things in like shops, whatever type of boutiques or whatever. This person is acting like, I don't know, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Whoa. Some of y'all, this person may be stealing money from their job, or they could be stealing products from their job and selling them on the side. Spirit, you better shut your mouth, okay? You better shut up talking crazy. Why in the fuck would you steal money or products from a place that has, you know, I'm sure surveillance cameras? People always think they slicker than a can of oil, right? This person, and I don't know, Spirit is giving me a lot right now because somebody is doing something very illegal and they feel like they're getting away with it. Y'all hear the train? Confirmation. Y'all hear it? Let's let it pass. Oh my day. Okay. Oh my God. And I think they're stealing from their job or stealing products and selling them on the side to try to like bother you or make it seem like they have more than what they really have to you, to others. Something weird is going on. Something suspicious is going on. Something illegal is going on. Okay. Spirit is giving it to me so straight. Like, this person may actually be the one acting as if they've hit some sort of jackpot. They may lie and say they got some sort of winnings, or they may even be lying and saying that some man is giving them money or paying for these things or doing these things for them. But really, y'all, I'm telling you, now everything I said before stands. There is somebody in jail who knows that they fucked up and they're really feeling some type of way because you have this money. It's like they wanted to come in and try to fix it or apologize or smooth things out with you, and now they've been in jail thinking this, right? Then they come out of jail and you have all this influx of freaking money, you have all this disposable income, and they're like, fuck, you know, they're thinking that you're gonna feel like they're only coming into your life because you have this money now, even though the real reason that they're coming in is because they've been sitting in jail obsessing over you and reflecting on the things that they did to land themselves in jail, right? Then you have the other obsessive lover that you guys were in some sort of secret lover type of situation where neither one of you told anyone or talked a lot about what y'all had going on. Maybe it was just a you and them thing, you know, and you've now wanted to move on, and this person does not want you to move on. This is someone who parties all the time. They go on trips all the time. They may go out every weekend. They're always smiling. They're always maybe not laughing, because the smiles are fake, but they are always out and about. They're always on the move, in the scene, you know, and all that type of shit. You're uninterested in this person. I feel like they also are someone who may have hidden anger issues, and they mask their anger issues with all the freaking smiling and partying and buying drinks for everybody and the whole, you know, establishment and all that type of shit. So you have two different masculines who both have bad reputations for similar reasons, but also very different reasons. The one who's in jail isn't much for partying and fake smiles. The one who is addicted to you sexually and obsessing over you because you've run away and they're all in their feelings because you're now moving in silence. You know, they have a more of a reputation, I feel like, of being a hoe or a player or something like that. I do feel like, again, the anger management situation with them is known, but I don't think it's known by everyone. It's only known by the people that are the closest to them, or whoever it's known by, right? If you've been on the other end of it, of their wrath. Then you have someone who has been fake flexing, acting like they're rich, flossing, showing off, because they're stealing money or products from somewhere, possibly, probably, more than likely from their job. They're going to be turned in, arrested. They're going to call the police on this person. And when the police get there and run their names, they're like, oh, and by the way, this person has a warrant. You're going to jail, something like that. They already know when they get arrested for whatever it is that they've been doing, they know that they fucked up. They know they shouldn't have been doing this. They shouldn't have been stealing from the job. They shouldn't have been stealing products. They shouldn't have been selling shit on the side, or whatever it is that they're doing. They know that they're doing it, right? What they don't know is that their job is already watching them. I feel like this person's job knows what they're up to. Maybe someone has come in and told on them. Maybe they told a coworker that they thought they could trust, and that person has told on them. Maybe they're being watched on camera and they're just waiting for them to steal enough products for them to charge them with a felony. It's something like that. Whoever this person is who's trying to flex, they're flexing, they're stealing, they're doing all the things that they're doing because they're trying to impress you. I feel like that's weird. I don't feel like you give a shit about this person. How much money they have, or their status in life, or if they're balling out of control. I don't think you give a fuck. This is not somebody that could ever be your man, or ever be anyone who could provide for or take care of you. So I don't think you care. It doesn't affect you if they're rich or if they're poor, right? But they're very bothered by you. This is someone who's very jealous of you. This is someone who, if you say anything that's just the slightest bit, offensive to them, because I feel like this person is jealous of you, so I feel like they get offended by any and every single thing you say and do. Any and every single thing you say or do is a personal attack on this person, whether it really is or it isn't, which I feel like it never is, because you don't care about this person as much as they care about you, right? So this person is holding a grudge against you for something that they are pretending you did to them, or they're holding a grudge against you for something that you maybe retaliated. Maybe they did something to you when y'all were younger and you got them back in a way that was shocking, or they weren't expecting, or, oh, you're so nice, you're the empath, you're never going to do anything back, and you beat that ass, or whatever it was, and now they're mad about it, and they've been mad. This person may have hit you first, but you might have fucked them up, and now they're like really mad about the fact that you beat their ass like all these years later. But regardless, this is someone who's actually broke. All of their bills are due. They, cell phone due. They haven't paid the water getting cut off every couple of days. They call in and trying to finesse. Electricity getting cut off every couple of days, weeks. They call in trying to finesse. So really, this is someone who doesn't have it like that, right? It's like you're getting your hair done, you're getting your nails done, you're buying all these clothes or whatever it is that they're doing, but your bills are getting cut off every other week. So it's like the money that you're using to try to flex and show me something that I don't give a fuck, good for you, I'm happy for you. But you don't really got that, right? So now I'm thinking that you have mental health issues because you're buying clothes and getting your hair done and buying shoes, but your shit keep getting cut off now I'm concerned. You're trying to flex for me. Now I'm trying to figure out, do you need to go see a doctor, a counselor, a therapist, a psychologist? What's going on? Why you buying clothes and shit? Why you doing retail therapy shit when you should be paying your bills over here, poo-poo? What's going on? You need help? You need Jesus, right? So it's like, what are we doing here? I don't know. But yeah, excuse me. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, this person. Boy, it's so weird. Like, it's the person who's sitting in jail reflecting and thinking on how to, rewrite history with you. They're knowing that they fucked up in some sort of... I think I'm mistaking the one who's getting ready to be locked up for the one who's already locked up. I think the person who's getting ready to get locked up, they know that they fucked up by stealing from the job or something. But I actually think that this person is going, look at this bitter bitch in this picture, right? This person may even try to do juju on you guys, or burn candles, or do some sort of black juju or something like that to try to affect you guys in your lives. They could do that type of shit, or burn candles, or do chants or something for you to be arrested or something like that. But I'm telling you, this person don't know what they doing. I'm telling you, this is a fake spiritualist. And I'm telling you, because they have no fucking idea what they're doing, this shit is going to blow up in their face. So they're either gonna know that they fucked up by trying to manifest for something bad to happen to you undeservingly and unnecessarily. They're like, fuck, you know, I put something on myself, trying to put something on the collective. Or they know that they shouldn't have been stealing to try to impress you or make you feel some type of way, because I just don't feel like you were ever impressed. And I also feel like you never felt any type of way, because whether this person has $10 or $10 million, it's their dollars. It's not yours. You know, it's not going to affect you or change your life at all. But I don't know, y'all. I'm telling you that there's something about them. They want to affect you. They want you to be jealous, but you're not. Anyway, so the energy is kind of shifting back to this person who's always partying, this secret lover, this romantic love affair. I feel like they're the only one in your energy that's in this party lifestyle, toxic lifestyle, drinking ass energy. They're out drinking a lot. I feel like this person is actually drinking more than usual. And I feel like they're drinking more than usual because they're like missing you, because they're in this unhealthy, obsessive type energy towards you. They do feel very, very possessive towards you still. This is a low vibrational person. This is somebody who's very karmic. They have a lot of lessons left to learn. They're not learning anything. They're continuing to go in the wrong direction. They're continuing to go down a dark, negative path. This person may even be feeling bad. We have feeling like shit out here. I feel like you're this person's wish fulfillment, but they didn't express that to you or treat you in that type of way. They didn't treat you like you were a wish fulfillment. They just treated you like you were just another, you know, girl that they were dealing with, or just another girl that they were sleeping with, or just another notch on their belt. I feel like that's how they treated the situation when you were in it with them. And low-key, I feel like you were treating them kind of in the same way. Like, we just doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? But, oh, look, see? Goodbye. But now they're feeling like shit because they've lost their wish fulfillment. They're wanting to possibly send you some sort of love message, but they're ashamed of how they treated you when they had you. We have guilt, embarrassed, in the wrong. This person was wrong as fuck. I don't think they want to admit out loud to you or anyone else that they were wrong, but they were. I feel like you've said goodbye to this person in this situation, which we already know, but I feel like you said it because, of course, you felt like the time had expired. You felt like you weren't getting anything from them, but you may have actually sent this person a message letting them know, like, hey, you know, what are we doing? Or you may have even started to think like, maybe I'm developing feelings for this person. I don't know. Let me just reach out to them and see, you know, how they feeling, or see what they saying, or see what's up, you know. And they may not have responded to you at all. It could have been fucking crickets, right? You're like, hey, you know, I don't know, like, you know, are we liking on each other now? Like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I can't even think of a text, but you could have said something, you know, to try to let this person know, like, that you don't know how you feel. And I feel like that was more for yourself. It was a tester type of text, you know, like, are they going to respond? Are they going to be expressive? Are they going to tell me how they're feeling? So you did something to kind of test the waters, and there was no response. There was no reply. It was straight air from this person. And maybe they never responded. Days, weeks went by, or they just, hey, good morning, you know, the next day, like, you didn't say shit. And you could have just been like, okay, wow, all right, fuck it then. I guess we don't feel the same way about each other. Or I guess, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like y'all weren't supposed to being anything deep, or y'all weren't supposed to fall in love, but maybe after dealing with each other for quite some time, you were like, why are we still in this type of shit, right? It's like, let me see if this can go anywhere. I'm trying to make it make sense, because again, I don't think that it was supposed to be anything more than what it was, but because it's going on for so long, it's like, well, you know, let me throw a little bone out there and see if this person catch it. They didn't. That for you was like, okay, so this isn't going anywhere. I didn't think it was going anywhere, but maybe you had tried to walk away from this smooth criminal type shit. Calm, cool, collected, just stop responding to this person's text. Maybe tried to ghost them a little. Or maybe you even let them know, like, you know, hey, I know we've been dealing with each other for a little bit, but you know, I think it's time for me to focus on my kids a little more, or something like, oh, you know, I'm trying to put a little more energy and effort and time into my job, you know, or something like that. And they maybe continue to come back and continue to come back and continue to come back. So it's like after the second, third comeback, now you're like, okay, what's up? So that's what I mean by love message, where you're like, okay, what's up? Like, you've come back around 3 or 4 times, or 2 or 3 times. I've tried to end this 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and you keep coming back. So, you know, do you have feelings for me? Do you think about me? Do you love me? Do you like me? Do you want more? And that's where you got the crickets. And so you were like, okay, clearly, no. Clearly this motherfucker don't want me, don't like me, ain't thinking about my ass. So I keep trying to end it. What the fuck else you want? What? Right? So I feel like it got a little confusing, because it's like, I keep trying to end it. You keep coming back. I sent you a text and gave you, open the door, right? Tell me what's up. Tell me what you want from me, right? You get nothing. And so, of course, you're like, fuck, okay, I'm going to end it again. And it better stay ended this time. Matter of fact, the last text could have been like, look, motherfucker, okay? Now, I done ended shit with you on numerous occasions. And for some fucking reason, your ass keeps trying to come back to me, and I'm trying to figure out why. Why do you keep spinning the block if you don't have shit to say, right? We're not going to keep fucking for the rest of my life. I can find someone else for that, right? You know, because the longer you stay in those type of situations, it does get tricky. It does get confusing. You do start to feel like, well, do I like this person or don't I? Am I in love or ain't I? Why are we still doing it? It starts to get weird. You shouldn't be doing it anyways, according to some people, but who gives a fuck? This is a different world. You got to move how you moving, right? So it's like, yeah, I think there was an irritation that came up by the continuous returns, but also the freaking silence, right? So yeah, now they're ashamed, they're embarrassed, they know that they're wrong because they wouldn't respond. They know that they never said anything back to you. They feel guilt. I don't know why. I don't think it's that serious or that deep for this person to be feeling guilty. But it's something to do with their own feelings about how they felt about you, and how they knew that you were their wish, and how they didn't respond or let you know anything, right? So they're feeling like shit. They're drinking more than usual. They're sleeping around more than usual. They're trying to get you out of their system, but it's just making them miss you and want you and think about you and desire you more, right? So this person is feeling dumb. They're feeling like a jackass right now. Look. Under jackass, we have karmic ties with closing this cycle, right? But then underneath closing this cycle, we have sex addiction, I miss you, and literally left you hanging. What did I just say, right? No closure, no contact, left on red, even though they spelled it R-E-D, right? I'm telling you, underneath that, it says fucking fed up with fucking self-love. Y'all better quit playing with me, Spirit, okay? They putting it all out there, okay? Confirmation, confirmation, confirmation. You love yourself too much to let somebody play in your face for more than just a second, right? The first second, you don't really understand what's going on or know, are you trying to play in my face? Because it feels like you are, and that shit won't stand over here, right? So you sent the message. We already talked about it. If, of course, they left you on red, I don't think you needed closure in this situation, because I just don't feel like it was ever that deep. But it was enough for you to say, this person is trying to play with me. This person is trying to string me along. This person is trying to create an unhealthy attachment. They're openly, happily, and readily willing to create a trauma bond with you. You're fed up with their bullshit. You've already been through trauma bond type situations and codependent situations and love-hate situations. You've already done all that shit. And so I feel like you saw it for what it was. You've already healed, transformed, grown. You've gotten to this place of self-love and you're like, I'm not going back. This person is addicted to you sexually. I said that. I do feel like maybe you were also feeling like you were starting to get a little bit of an attachment or an addiction to and for them also. And I feel like all those things are the reasons that you sent that love message. That message of, do you love me or something? Why won't you go away and leave me alone? When they left you on red, for you, it was answer enough. Okay, clearly not. Maybe you're just continuing. You were able to come to your own conclusions. Maybe you're just hitting me back up for your own ego. Maybe you're just hitting me back up because nobody is satisfying your needs, you know, your wants, your desires sexually and in the bed like I was, right? So you're like, no, that's not good enough for me. You're gonna have to find somebody to replace me with. It might take you a couple of months or years, but you will find it eventually, because I don't give a fuck, right? I feel like they're missing the sex, but and I feel like you now think this person only wanted you for sex and sex and sex and sex and sex and nothing else, because of the way that they have continued to move and the way that they have chosen to handle this situation in a very immature, low vibrational, toxic manner. So yeah, you've closed this cycle, and you're thinking, oh, it was just sex based. Oh, they just liked my body. Oh, they just liked the, you know, my freaky or what. But no, I think this person actually liked you for you. I just think that they are karmic. They are low vibrational. They have karmic ties. They're able to play in other people's faces, string them along, manipulate them, and control them. And because they're used to having low vibrational, toxic, karmic ties, it was very natural for them to start moving the way that they were moving, leaving you on red, not answering your questions, because they thought that it was going to get you hooked. They thought that it was going to make you start calling them all day, every day for the answer. They thought that it was going to make you start texting them all day, every day for the answer, looking for some sort of closure, at least, in the situation. But they didn't know who they were fucking with, clearly, like we see this, right? Because now they somewhere missing you, and you're somewhere uninterested, unbothered, and not thinking about their ass, right? So, yeah. Strange energy. Strange energy. Yeah, you're possibly sitting in this hermit energy. This person, which this energy came out yesterday also, I believe, with that 7 of Pentacles, where it's like this person is trying to manifest for you to come back, or they're trying to manifest some sort of growth off of the stability, the seeds that you guys planted in the past. But we had these cards, the 7 of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups. And I said yesterday that you were over it, that you've gone through too much heartbreak. You've gone through too much, you know, deception from family members, friends, possibly if you're a big friend person, and from past lovers. You have nothing but empty cups in your rearview mirror. You've had to get to a place of self-love. You had to get to a place where you could feed your own energy, where you could pour into your own cup, where you could provide your own happiness. You've found that place years ago, and I feel like you would never let anyone come into your life and take that energy from you. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck who your mommy is. You're not coming into my life disturbing my motherfucking peace, no matter how you think. You're gonna be able to disturb you can't. I decided a long time ago that I don't give a fuck. I decided a long time ago that I'm fucking over the bullshit. I decided a long time ago that I will not be begging for a place or a space in anyone's life. I will not be fighting for, you know, my rights, right? I will not be fighting for the truth to come out. I will not be fighting to keep my name out of people's mouths or stop it. I don't give a fuck, right? Say what the fuck you want to say. Spread the rumors you want to spread. Spread the lies. You say what you want to say about me. Just say it over there. Keep it over there. And don't ever try to talk to me about it, because I don't give a fuck and I'm not going to be receptive. You're going to be mad in the end of that conversation, not me, because I'm over it, right? So if this person tries to come in towards you and offer you some sort of cup, because I feel like they are, I feel like you're not gonna take it, you know, and that could be some sort of missed opportunity is kind of what I feel like they want you to think and they want you to feel is going on, like you're missing out on something so big and something so important. But no, you're not missing out on anything. There's nothing that you're missing out on. You know, I feel like that's what people want you to think and believe. With the Seven of Cups, there's chaos, there's confusion, lies, manipulation, which we already know. But also, like, it's almost like a trick, right? Like somebody's trying to trick you into believing that, you know, you're missing an opportunity. That's what I feel. And this could be anybody who has showed up in this reading. But there's someone trying to manifest for you to care more than you do. It could be a Virgo with the Hermit energy. If y'all know a Virgo, feminine or masculine, doesn't matter. There's someone who wants you to care. And I feel like they know that you don't actually care. But it's like this feels like the grudge holder to me. But yeah, there's somebody who wants you to care about some sort of missed opportunity. But the opportunity isn't real, it's an illusion. And that's why you don't care, right? That's why you didn't accept the offer, whatever it was, because you see it for what it is. You're like, no, I'm over the drama, right? I don't want to go to Thanksgiving, or I don't want to go sit around at the house with you people. You know, it's like, no, thank you. Like, I'm okay. You know, there's no hate here, but they're showing the fuck ain't no love. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just leave me alone. Just stop. Don't call me. Don't text me. Like, please. God damn. You know what I'm saying, right? And whoever this is, they won't stop. They won't stop trying to get you to care. They won't stop trying to get you to react or something like that. They could be jealous over some man that you are or were dealing with, a King of Pentacles, somebody who was giving you money or something like that. Like, I'm not sure, you guys. With the Ten of Swords, this could be the drinking, toxic lover who's showing up here in the King of Swords because they have a lot of money. They're feeling deceived and betrayed and stabbed in the back by you. Like, it's a lot. Seven of Cups, a lot of different energies, a lot of different people. It just kind of tracks with the reading. The King of Pentacles, if this is someone who is this drinking, toxic masculine who's feeling deceived and betrayed, it's like they want to come in and offer you something stable, but they don't know how. So it may actually take them a while to circle back around again. Because again, I feel like this is someone who has circled back multiple times. They're going to circle back again after a long period of time, 3 to 6 months, 9 months, a year, something like that, with the Knight of Pentacles. And when they come back around, they're going to come back around with a stable offer. But I still feel like this person's goal is to get them out of the Eight of Swords and get you in it. Because they're in it because they don't have you. Once they have you where they want you, once they have your mind, then they can control the rest of you. So yeah, they're coming back around, still trying to get control of your mind so that they can now have control of your whole physical being, okay? Yeah, it's just, and I feel like that's why you're sitting here kind of in this pouty over it type energy again also, because it's coming from all type of directions. You have multiple different people with the Seven of Cups, especially. You have multiple different people pulling on your energy, like I was saying in the beginning of the reading. You have multiple different people pretending to try to act like, you know, they love you, because the cups are love, right? So you may have family members acting like y'all are cool, but really they hate your guts and they're so jealous of you, and they just can't get over, you know, their own self-hate and pity and things like that. And you're the person that they decided to direct it towards and put it all on. And it's like, dude, my back is strong enough to carry all y'all bullshit, but stop trying to suck me back in, right? Because that could be how it feels to you, especially if it's a friend group or a family situation. With the Four of Pentacles, you're holding back. You don't call or text or reach out to these people. They may reach out to you often, daily, multiple times a day, where you're like, why are you fucking texting me? Why are you calling me? Why are you trying to come sit around at my house? You know, it could just be like, what the fuck are you doing? And you could be still trying to maintain the same distance that you have been maintaining. And it's like, because you can see it. You're like, you're trying to suck me back in, and I don't want to be back in. You thought that I was bothered to be out, or you convinced yourself and others that I was bothered. I'm at peace, I'm happy, and I would never in my life want to be a consistent member of y'all bullshit ever again. It's never gonna change. It's never not gonna be toxic. This person's never not gonna make up shit and lie on you. This person's never gonna stop hating. It's never gonna change, right? The definition of insanity is doing the same motherfucking shit over and over again and thinking you're gonna get a different result, right? So it's like, I see you motherfuckers. I see the situation with you bitches, and I'm cool. I'm gonna come around, you're gonna pretend like I said or did something to disturb your peace or offend you. It's the same shit. Leave me alone. Leave me out of it. They're trying to suck you back in because they don't have any new ammo. They don't have anything new to say. They don't have anything new to make up. They don't have anything new to blame on you. They don't have anything new, right? And you may be fighting for your motherfucking life to stay the fuck out of it and away from them. But I'm telling you, they're working fucking overtime to try to draw you back in, and it isn't work. This person could be literally like flames blowing out of their nose because you're like, I'm not doing Thanksgiving with you, right? And you may have told this person like 4 or 5 times already, no, but they may continue to bring it up over and over and over again because they cannot let you go. They need to be able to try to siphon your energy. They need to be able to blame you for things. They need you around. They need an emotional punching bag. They need, an outlet. And you're not letting it go down. So I feel like just continue to protect your peace. Continue to stay back and let these people be who they've always been. Let them lie how they always have. Let them hype each other up how they gonna continue to do. But it's like, you will not have me. I will not be back in this. I will not be fighting for my life. I will not be calling this person and that person and texting this person and that person and that person. I'm not doing that shit no more. I'm good, right? So, yeah, keep moving forward. Keep doing what you do, because shit is working out for you, okay? The fact that shit is going so awry in so many other people's lives, it kind of seems, looks, and feels like they're getting what they deserve. And you're getting what you deserve, right? You have peace, you have tranquility, you have happiness in your life. And I feel like just continue to keep these toxic people back. This lover who's coming back with this offer, the one who likes to party, the player, the fake smiles. I don't know what to say about it. Some of y'all may not have this person blocked because you're like, okay, cool. Ooh, finally, we haven't talked. I said what I said. They didn't respond. Okay, cool. And you might have just deleted their thread and moved on with your life. So it may shock you when you get that text message. Just delete it, right? You may not even read it, but definitely I wouldn't respond to it. I would just delete it and maybe go ahead and block that person because maybe you just forgot to block them. It wasn't that big of a deal. This person that's in jail, they're only in this energy because they're in jail. I don't feel or see where this person is going to remain in this energy once they're in the free world. once they're able to be influenced by their friends or family or whatever. So again, this is also a situation where I wouldn't buy it, believe it, or, you know, pack it up and sell it. The family situation, just all these people continue moving in the direction that you're moving. This is a fight. This is a battle. This is spiritual warfare, right? That's just what this looks like. That's what it feels like. It's spiritual warfare. You're about to have the fight of your life. But I feel like you're going to come out on top because there is no need or no reason for these people to be fixated on you other than the fact that they're working for the other side, and the other side doesn't want to see you thrive. The other side doesn't want to see you win. The other side wants you to be sad or hurt or broken or damaged or hate yourself or end yourself because you are of the light. You are an earth angel or whatever you want to call yourself, right? And I feel like this is a spiritual attack, and that's all that it is. It's going to continue to happen to you. You may feel like, why me? You may feel like, fuck this. You may feel like this isn't fair, but it is what it is. This is what spiritual warfare looks like. And you're on the winning side, right? And when I say the winning side, I mean the side of good, of positivity. But I do feel like in the world, the side that you're on is actually on a downslope, right? Most people don't want to be on this side. Most people want to be where the people who won't go the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? So protect your energy, protect your peace, stay where you are. Do not let these people suck you in. Do not let these people turn you into one of them. They're trying to turn you into a bitter, self-hating, you know, loser face, you know, like, because that's who and what these people are. The men, the women, the family members, the karmic lovers, the jailbirds. These are low vibrational, toxic, karmic fucking losers. You're not. You don't even care. You're like, oh, you know, you're mad. Oh, okay. That's all right. I'm gonna tell everybody. Okay, that's cool. Call them and tell them all. These people may even constantly try to, like, I thought you were gonna call this person and tell them that. I thought you was finna call them for what, baby? I don't care. I know that that's really not sinking in for you or your small brain, but I really don't care, Bookie, right? They could constantly try to, I thought you were recording. Are you recording me? You know, and stuff, because it's like, oh, Lord, I pray for you. I pity you. But that's all that we can do, okay? All right, y'all, that's going to be our reading. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. Like it if you like it. Subscribe if you like my vibe. My name is OmniBadu. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for your likes, your subscriptions, donations, all your positive comments. And until next time, bye.